Okay, we are live. Hello, everybody. Hi, 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 hi. Happy Monday. I know. Whoop, my sound just went a bit funny. Okay, there we go. Better. Yes, welcome. It's Stream Mondays. I'm so sorry that I had to pull the stream last week. My child has just started at daycare/nursery, and she brought home a very nice viral bug that she shared with me and my husband, and I just felt like, well, I was just sneezing and sniffling all over the place, which nobody, I mean, this isn't an ASMR stream, so nobody wants that. Luckily now we are all feeling better. So yeah, we're gonna hop right into streaming, finishing off Barkhang Monastery today. So if you're new here, my name's Rachel. Hi, I run Inside Archaeology. I'm an archaeologist. I have always been inspired by Tomb Raider, despite the fact that I didn't really play the games when I was a kid. I watched my dad play the games, and we didn't have a PlayStation. We rented it when we would go away on holiday, so didn't play them very often. But I've played the more recent ones as an adult, and yeah, streaming is a great way to connect with your audience, so I thought it would be fun, since I like playing video games, to stream my way through the Tomb Raider series while also providing commentary on real-life archaeology, any archaeology that's mentioned in the games, etc., etc. That being said, not, spoiler alert, not a lot of archaeology in this particular Tomb Raider game, Tomb Raider 2. I am not enjoying it as much as I did number 1. But yeah. Hi to everybody that's already in the chat. Welcome. Yeah, I'm actually also, so I've been using this Xbox controller, or is it 360? Xbox 360 controller. That's over a decade old, the whole time we've been playing it. And I'm actually just thinking to myself, I could buy a really nice wired, I prefer wired over wireless connection for these kinds of things, wired controller for gaming, and pay for it from my YouTube earnings, which I think I might do, because I complain about this controller a lot. I don't think the sensitivity is great. So yes, I'll have to look into that this week. Yes, so we're just, as Von Croy was saying, lots more archaeology in the next 2 games, so we're just, but, you know, not that I'm OCD in any way, shape, or form, but we gotta do these things in order, guys. Gotta do it chronologically. So we're making our way through game 2 to make it to games 3 and 4, which will hopefully have a lot more archaeology for me to dissect. We are over halfway through, so let's get cracking. I'm just gonna take a drink. Let's just jump right into it. $419 saves. I'm told that that's not an absolutely abysmal showing for this particular game. Whee! Oh, more swimming. Fun. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess monks. Don't have to worry about these guys. They will leave me alone if I leave them alone. Ooh. What's in there? Oh, that's a prayer wheel. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get that. What else is in this room? Let's go over here. Oh, that's the way that I not came in, but yeah. Ooh. What's through here? A secret! Let's go get that. It's not too much of a faff to get. Mara, let's do this. I only get secrets when they're not too hard to get. When they're too hard to get, then I just leave them. I think we just actually left one behind. Whoops. Okay, now where do I go? I can't shoot through this window. I came in from here, I think. Nope, I did not. Creepy looking box. Oh, I came in from here. So how do I get in there is the question. Yeah, I think I'm going to buy myself a nice controller this week. Like, I want to save up for a gaming computer just to make my own life easier, but that's not something that I think is going to have a huge impact on, like, for my viewers in terms of, you know, connectivity of my streams and it's not like the Tomb Raider games take up a lot of bandwidth and internet connection to play. But I think it'll make my editing hopefully a little bit easier. Okay, maybe we just have to go out this way, which is a bit funny. Oh, I guess I couldn't get out of that other place, could I? Oh, okay, so we went through here last. I don't need, okay. I'm already lost. We've only just begun. I don't think I have to go back there. How this place is interconnected is like way beyond me. Right, I have references. We're just going to start off. Okay. Okay, I gotta go back to the main hall according to my reference notes. So we'll just do that. Let's get out of the pool. Thank you very much. The monastery is quite cool. Oh, did I? Let's check my inventory. Ah, got a key. Still have one of these gemstones. And I have 3 prayer wheels. Sweet. Right. Oh. What's down here? Oh, this is the thing that we saw before. But, okay. Don't really know what the significance of this is. There's nowhere for me to put a key. We'll just go back out, I guess. I'm liking all these, like, decorations on the walls. They're quite cool. I'm so glad I have you guys to remind me of the things that I've done before, because clearly I just can't retain this information. Can I sit in the statue? Can I get onto the statue? Ha ha! Ooh. This is fun. Nice golding, nice gilding. In the lap of Buddha. Oh, I could go behind there. Ah, that's probably where oh, this will be where I go out, because this is where the prayer wheels are missing from. So that's for later. What's this thing? I've never done archaeology on, like, do you mean by flooded site, do you mean a site that was flooded in antiquity, or like I've worked on sites that were basically flooded or like rained out in the UK, where you're basically just like trying to excavate through mud, which is not something that I can recommend. There's been some very interesting employments of sub pumps on a few of the sites that I've been on. And I always, like, every time that you go, like, onto an archaeological site and you're, like, having to try and dig through water, I'm just, like, it's kind of one of those things where you're like, I don't want to do this, but I have to do this because the client is paying us to be here. Okay. I don't want to go up there yet until I've explored the rest of this bit. Okay. That's where it came out. There's a sweat. Whoa! Okay. Jeez. I'm just so used to everyone being like, you know. Oh. I'm going to save. And I get more stuff from the bad guys. Aha, you did leave me something. Thank you.
Aha.
Mm-hmm. These monks are limitless. As I've said a few times already, I wish I could just take them with me throughout the entire game because I hate combat. Right, I guess I have to go through the canyon then. Da da da. Mm-hmm. Just waiting for boulders to come around and like run me over. If there's anything I've learned about this game, it likes to ambush you with boulders. Oh, there's nothing up there. Okay. Guess I'll just go through this bit. Has everybody had a nice weekend? Let me know in the comments. My weekend was okay. I mean, the child was still sick, so that's not anybody's favorite, but thankfully she is now feeling better. And she went to sleep tonight with relatively little protest, which is what we all like. My husband and I both had today off for a bank holiday for work, so we went down to see my mother-in-law and went to go explore a place in the Scottish borders called Mellerston House, which is a very nice little, well, it's not little, very nice country house outside Kelso in Scotland. If you're in the area, can recommend. The tours that it does are only they only have 2 a day, but the lady who does the tours is like really good. She like was at part of the tour. She was talking about one of the people, like they're great. So the people who live there, some of the women, you know, were known for writing songs, etc. Ah. Wait. That was a lot of ammo that I just wasted on a bird. Oh. No, I haven't excavated a place that was flooded in antiquity. I've worked on a lot of like desert site. Well, I worked in desert sites first, and then none of the other areas that I've worked have been ones that have had a lot of flooding. I'm just going to use this med pack just to be safe. Okay. Okay, well, at least I didn't die. I was totally expecting to die there. Ah. Yeah, very, very true. Guess I have to go for one of the bits that is like not tall. So we'll see how this goes. Nope, Lara, you're just going for the wrong bits. No! Why does she keep turning? I'm trying to get her to go straight. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but it doesn't do that when I have my back against a wall. Or so I have found. I could be wrong. But, there we go. Okay. 60th time is the charm. Oops. Oh well. Alright, 4 out of 5. I'm gonna run away. I'll wait for him to dispatch the monk to dispatch him, or vice versa. We'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna like shoot one of the monks and screw up my entire game. Okay, now I can shoot you. This is so much more fun this way. all down, Laura. Remember to save. Whew. Did anybody watch my Forgotten Story, story of the Forgotten Cleopatra's video? It took me ages to come up with like a semi-decent title for that. That was going to be like a good like, I don't know why, it just took me ages to figure out. But I spent a lot of time making that video and researching it. So if you watched it, let me know what you thought. I'm mostly just fascinated by the fact that she was probably very inbred, and people think she's like, you know, this like seductress and all of these things, but and it's not to say that she wasn't those things, but yeah, nobody seems to really clocked into the fact that her family really liked to have full siblings marry and for uncles to marry their nieces, and it's, by modern standards, very creepy. Oh, I'm glad that you liked it, the Ptolemaic tradition, yeah. Well, it's actually, it comes from Egyptian, like, practice. Like, Egyptian pharaohs were really big on, like, Ramses II, Ramses the Great married, like, I think it's actually more than one of his daughters, which is, like, ugh. So gross, but lots of half-sibling and full-sibling marriages among dynasties, especially in the New Kingdom. It was kind of throughout the dynastic tradition. So the Ptolemies were more following Egyptian tradition, although it also was done in the Seleucid dynasty, which was ruling basically what was left of the Persian Empire. So the Ptolemy, after Alexander the Great died, the Ptolemies got Egypt, and Seleucus and the Seleucids got Persia. And yeah, both dynasties practiced sibling marriages, which is just like, ugh. Yeah, no thanks. I can't imagine wanting, like, I have a brother. Yeah, not keen to marry him. No offense. He's great. I'm happy for someone else to do it. Just not me. Although I have read, like, what was it? I remember reading, like, not a peer-reviewed article, but it was something somewhere about, like, siblings who don't know that they're siblings. Like, siblings who have been separated, like, not from birth, but, like, or maybe from birth, but, like, yeah, who don't know their siblings, meeting accidentally later in life and being really physically attracted to each other, but I don't think that that's actually a thing. But let me know if anybody's also heard of that. Well, that's rude. So I... am... That was dumb. But yeah, especially, what was it, the other, what was it, Cleopatra II, who she married and had children with both of her full brothers, liked one better than the other, which, like, when you read descriptions of them, fair enough. But then her one brother, when they, like, had a falling out and he forced her out of Egypt, at one point, they had a son together. So she married her first brother, had some kids, and then he died. So she married her second brother. He became king, and they had one kid together. And allegedly, this is not 100%, like, we don't know if this is actually true. Allegedly, as a wedding gift, her second brother killed her last surviving son, because obviously he was intending on replacing it with new ones. And then when they had a falling out, and and she ended up like fleeing. No, he had to flee Alexandria, and he killed their son together, and then sent the dismembered remains to her on her birthday. And then after that, she still got back together with him. Like, I cannot, like, I know everyone likes to portray these people as being, like, incredibly hungry for power and stuff like that, but, like, as someone who's newly become a mother, the idea of, like, marrying somebody who's killed two of my children and sent one of them, the, like, dismembered remains of one of them to me is just, like, you would die. I'm not taking you back, like, and it's all going to be happy. Like, like, if I had a time machine, I would love to go back and see what that woman's reasoning was. Like, that's just crazy, if you ask me. Anyway. I've just bought a book to do a complimentary video on Cleopatra Selene, Cleopatra's daughter, who outlived her entire family and became a client queen for the Roman Empire in a state basically adjacent to Egypt. Oh, there's a trapdoor. Whee! I wonder if I can slide down here without hurting myself. We'll see. And I also would maybe like to do a video on the Cleopatras from the Ptolemaic dynasty who didn't end up as queens of Egypt, but who went over to the Seleucid Empire, were queens there, because I think that would also be an interesting topic. So let me know if you agree, and I can start doing research into a video about it. Oh, okay, I know where we're going now. Yes, I do take pride in the fact that, yeah, I am a better mother than Cleopatra II. But have you guys ever seen those books? There's actually, I was tempted to get one for my husband, like, as a joke, which there's, like, these books that you can get on Amazon that, like, they're not AI written, but they're probably pretty close, but they're called, like, There Are Worse Fathers Than You, and it's, like, examples in cultural cinema of, like, worse fathers. So, like, there's, like, Darth Vader and stuff in them. And I'm sure there's one that's, like, There Are Worse Mothers Than You, and and I hope that some of the Cleopatras are included in that. Oh, hello, Kitten. Do you want to say hello to the stream? Do you want to say hello? Yes, you do. Hi. Oh. You want to say hello, but more importantly, you want your dinner, but it's too bad you're an hour early. You're going to have to wait. You're so beautiful. Everybody on the stream says you're so beautiful. You are acknowledged as the best cat. The best cat who's managed to... Okay, is the pool drained? No. Do I have to do this again? Oh, right. Ah. Stupid phone. So we have an app to track the child, which has been incredibly useful for, like, it has a thing for helping try to predict her, like, sleep and keeping track of, like, her diapers and stuff, which is really good for if you have to, like, go to the doctor. They'll always ask you, like, are they, you know, like, going to the toilet regularly, etc., etc., etc. Ouch. It just introduced this, like, sleep prediction thing a few months ago, which has been really great, but it somehow has, despite the fact that I have all these notifications turned off because I find it really annoying, it notifies my watch when it's predicted that she's going to go to sleep sometime soon. And it doesn't seem to acknowledge the fact that I currently have it logged on the app that she is asleep. So then it, like, buzzes me all the time to be like, she needs to go to bed, she needs to go to bed. This is when it's predicted that she's going to go to bed. It's like, she's in bed. Leave me alone. All right, we've got the 5th prayer reel, guys. I'm just flying through it tonight. Half hour. We'll progress onto the next episode, but I'm going to keep tonight to an hour. Sorry, onto the next episode, onto the next level. Jeez, Rachel. I just looked it up. There's 17 levels, so this is level 12. So we're, like, almost in the home stretch, guys. No, I'm okay. I'm sorry. I'm, like, one of those people that I'm sure this is disappointing, but I'm one of those people where I play video games as, like, the lawful good character. Like, I never break the law. I never go around and do all the evil choices and stuff like that. I'm really bad for it. I'm just too much of a goody two-shoes, guys. It makes me uncomfortable. Hey, Dovlavi, welcome to the stream. It's been a while. No, it doesn't. It's just like a vibrate on my watch. It's not like an alarm, but yeah, I do find it rather jarring when it's trying to tell me that she needs sleep, and I'm like, I'm trying to put her to sleep. Last night was a difficult night. She took forever to go to bed, which is always so, like, I don't know. I think I was saying to some people, it's worse. Like, she sleeps pretty well now. She's like almost a year old. The time has flown. So she's a pretty good sleeper. So that just means, though, that when she's sick or she's just, like, regressing or having an off night, it makes it worse. Because you know how good you've had it, and suddenly you're like, no, is this going to change now for the next, like, 2 or 3 months, and now it's going to be like this for ages, and it's not going to be, like, I'm not going to get so much sleep anymore? I don't know. It just, yeah. I had to sleep with her, like, upright on my chest the other week because she's coughing and stuff like that so hard, which sucks because there's not really much medicine and stuff that you can do for babies when they feel that ill. Yay! Alright, we finished the level. Look at us. Or look at me. Only one secret, though. 36 out of 49. 11 kills because I let the monks do all my dirty work for me. Right, we'll progress into the next level. Somebody in my comments was saying that from here on out, things get amped up in difficulty. Well, that was stupid. Okay. Right, so I'll save. But maybe I just need to run. Or maybe I'll just jump off to the side. Yeah, I think I'll just do it that way. Nope! Hi, JT. Welcome, welcome. What level is this now? Catacombs of the Talion. Again, I'm just like, this game narratively is really not explaining a lot. Like, we have no explanation as to why we're like... Uh-oh. Ah! Oh my god. Abominable snowman, are you serious? That's not cool, guys. I don't want to fight abominable snowmen or yeti, whatever they're. Why? I don't want to do that. No. This is better. This is worse than the animals, I think. Okay. Well. Oh. Should I? No. Well. Where'd he go? I don't want to have to go. Do I have to go into this room? I don't want to. There's the lever. No. It's so annoying. Alright, 1 second. I'm just going to move to the next page on my references. Who believes in the Yeti? Not me. Ah! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Ah! No, run away, run away, run away, Lar, run away! I don't think I have powerful enough guns for this. No, 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 no! I hate having to... Oh, now I have to kill a cat. Man, that's like my hard pass on that. I don't want to have to kill a kitty. I have a beautiful kitty of my own. Cats are beautiful, majestic creatures. Where did she go? Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Please don't tell me I'm gonna have to kill that Yeti again. Thank God. Just the cat. Great. Oh, fantastic. This is why I much prefer the modern games where most of the time you're just shooting bad guys, or in my case, sniping them in the head. That's what I always do. I just get my bow and arrow and I just spend the whole game just being like lining up the perfect shot so then I don't have to do like in-person combat. That kitty! I'm gonna have to do that again. Where did I save? Ah, perfect. Poor kitty. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, kitten. I have to get the cat extra snuggles tonight to make up for the fact that I just killed her friends on the stream. Oh yes, I know, it's so awful. Did you guys hear that? Did you hear the meow? The meow, that's my dinner. Could I have it 45 minutes early, please? Sorry, Emma. She's so loud. Her breed is very food. I mean, all cats are food driven. Let's be honest about this. But her breed is really is particularly known for being food motivated and very easy to get fat if you overfeed them, which is why she has a strict schedule. Well, I say strict. My husband is not strict with her schedule at all. She has a schedule for her food. No. Go away. How is this guy not dead? Like, jeez. Yeah, exactly. That's what, where are my monks? I don't know. I just think that the governments have better things to do than to hide these things, but, you know, then they're gonna come out and make me seem like an idiot, so. Well, I guess that's how we'll get out. Or we're gonna have to try and open that. What's down here? Oh, med pack. Definitely coming for that. Ooh, that looks like something interesting. No! Kitty! Ah! Wow. 2 grenades, not just one. They can meet this med kit. I thought it was silk that was supposed to be the bulletproof fabric. Or, sorry, not, it's not bulletproof, sword-proof Has anybody else ever heard that? That, like, there's a certain weave of silk that, like, is supposed to make it so that it was, like, armor? I don't know where I've heard that, but do not take it as fact, obviously. I'd have to look into it a bit more before I started trying to use my silk pillowcase as body armor. Oh, okay. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, okay, so as soon as I go there, those are going to drop down on me. Fun. Looking forward to that. So I have to get up here. Which I suppose I can probably do from the other side. Have I saved? Don't remember. Trigger the boulders first. Okay. For my next video, I actually, I you know how I do all of my, okay, I'm sorry, I'm just going to concentrate on this for a sec, because then I'll do that. So I do my interviews for my archaeology news videos, and they always end up being, like, the actual time that I talk to the experts is usually anywhere from like a half an hour to 45 minutes sometimes, that I edit down as much as I can without like cutting out lots of information. For the latest archaeology news, I asked someone out of the way, Laura, out of the way. I emailed Dr. Adeline Morris Jacobs, who did the DNA study on the Old Kingdom Egyptian. That's the first time they've sequenced ancient Egyptian, or been able to sequence ancient Egyptian DNA, because usually it is not in like good enough condition, because the like heat in Egypt basically degrades it. So the fact that they've been able to do this is really revolutionary. But she didn't get back to me in time to be able to do an interview for Archaeology News. So instead, I did an interview with her and one of her co-authors, who's the who was her PhD supervisor, or maybe not supervisor, but he was involved in her PhD. And he is an osteoarchaeologist, and so I've interviewed them about the entire paper and everything that they found out about this guy who they think was probably a potter who lived around 4500 BCE, you know, the time of the pyramids being built, etc., etc. And that's going to be, I'm calling the series, like, I have two options. There's Discovery Insider, and then like it'll be like a divider, and then the name of the specific interview. So this one would be like Ancient Egyptian, sequencing the Ancient Egyptian genome, or something like that. So yeah, so I want to call the series either Discovery Insider or Inside the Discovery. Which one do you guys think would be best? I'm probably going to play around with it a bit, just because, you know, SEO will prefer one over the other, but yeah, let me know what you guys think would be the better series title. I'd be interested to know. Where do I go? Oh, okay. I guess I got a backflip. No! Okay. I'm also working on integrating memberships into my channel to launch those in like my next, maybe not next, but one of my next archaeology news things. So hopefully that will allow me to have a bit more of a steady income, because there's a couple people that give me like the same super thanks all the time. So I'm just kind of like, if you're giving me a super thanks, might as well be a member, you know? One sounds more clickbaited. Which one? This looks like a fun mask. Mm-hmm. Oh, that sounds like fun. All right, now where do I go? Oh, I see. Emma, it is not time. Oh. Okay. This cat, man. My husband feeds her out of schedule once, and she just spends all of her time trying to be like, but now is my dinner time, now is my dinner time, but now is my dinner time. No, it is not. I hate to break it to you, but I am busy. You're gonna have to wait, like, a couple minutes. Parkour. You have to say them again. I'm gonna put them in a chat. Oh, sorry, in a poll. How do I do a poll? Engage with your audience. Start a Q&A. Start a poll. Oh, come on. Why is this being really weird? Oh, it's because I caps lock, maybe. Oh, my keyboard is being stupid. So my capitalization is off. Why is this? Can I type this normally somewhere else and copy it and paste? Why? Which name is... What is going on with this keyboard? It's like capitalizing things that shouldn't be capitalized. And that is better. And then we'll have okay, this is okay. So we have discover. Don't ignore the capitalization. Insider. Or inside. What is this? I feel like I've like selected. It keeps on like every time I try to space it goes back to the beginning. Discovery. Ignore the capitalization. Start poll. Right. Alright. Emma. She's just like stretching. She's like, what's going on? Okay. Whoa. Probably could have done that without hurting myself, but whatever. Why is this a key? Oh, crap! Oh my god, cats everywhere! Snow leopards, too. Snow leopards, aren't these things endangered? Poor kittens. I'm sorry. Oh, the cat is literally just licking her butt. This looks like another monastery, but okay. I'm gonna need a key. Get into that room. Oh, there's something up there. I'll also be asking an SEO analyzer which one's the better one, because sometimes, well, you gotta go with what the algorithm's gonna reward. So as much as something might, to the average audience, might be like, oh, I like this better because it's clearer what it is. Sometimes the algorithm's like, oh, but this one's more intriguing. So more of people will click on this because they're like, what does that mean? I don't know, picking titles and search engine optimization. I used to do it a little bit for my work, which is why I'm trying to focus on it a bit more now, which has helped me out. And I use, sometimes I do use ChatGPT and AI, not to it's more that I use it more as an assistant to help me when I've reached a creative block, when I'm having a bit of writer's block, or I'm just kind of I can't think of a way to make this title exciting, because as much as I want people to click on my videos, I'm also just I don't want to clickbait them. But yeah, unfortunately, I mean, it works. So it's just kind of frustrating. Oh, what's this? Giant pit of fire. Standard. Whatever this is. Mysterious doors. And a lava. Have I missed a bunch? Not as endangered as what you have to kill the next level. Polar bears? I hope not. Probably going to be polar bears. It's going to be polar bears, isn't it? I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not missing where I have to go next. Oh, great. Don't really have that much. Lots of... Oh, I'm almost out of Uzi ammo, so we'll switch to the automatic pistols. I'll do a save. Oh, it's just like a snow leopard cave. Where did they come from? Kitties. I wouldn't have to do this if you didn't attack me. Just leave me alone. Yeah. Poor kitties. Oh. Hello, Monsieur Mask. What's that? Weird looking key. I don't think there's anything else in here that I can see. Girl, how do you not have hypothermia? No! First off, med pack. Second off, save. Yeah, run away from me, cowards. Maybe kill all of the cats. Jeez. Thank you. Finally, you guys are useful. I'm aware that facts are becoming endangered. Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, now where do I go? I have stuff to go up there, but I don't know how. Just reminds me of that scene from Star Wars with the like their weird camel thing when they have to stay warm in the snowstorm. Ugh. How do I get up here? Is this just like, am I trying to go to bits that are too far, like I've not reached it yet? I need another key, okay. I don't know where to go now. I think we're just gonna leave it there for today, guys, because it's 9 o'clock. The cat needs fed. And yeah, alright, so thanks for coming along. Thank you for your input into our poll. Inside the Discovery is winning at 80% of the vote, so we will have to see. We'll have to try it out when I do that thing. I'll have to alternate the titles and see what performs better. I think they're starting to roll out beta title testing on the back end of YouTube. They do it for thumbnails now, where you can submit 3 thumbnails. It shows you the best one, and then it picks the one that has the best results. But yeah, so this upcoming weekend, we're going to have the interviews with the 2 people who did the dynastic Egyptian genome sequencing. And then after, I would do Tomb Raider, but Kathleen Martinez, the lady who's regularly in the news saying that she's really close to finding Cleopatra's tomb, has a new documentary coming out on Disney Plus with everybody's favorite Egyptologist, Zahi Hawass, in it. So I thought that it would be interesting. I'm going to live stream, react, and watch that on stream this upcoming Sunday night. And then after that, we'll be back to Tomb Raider streams. But yeah, so if you're interested, make sure that you come along to that. It should be interesting because, yeah, Kathleen Martinez, I've been doing a little bit of research on her and prep for this interview. I don't know if my opinion is going to be very popular on her, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for coming along. I hope you guys had a nice time. It was short, but it was sweet, and it was all good. And I'll see you guys on the next stream or on my next video, on my next adventure inside archaeology. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and help promote the channel to keep it going. All right, see you guys.